Guidance everyone. So I'm your cave investigator, John M. Calo. So there's a crime happened in Barangay Manali, so it's a gunshot. So as an investigator, I'm going to collect a little bit of stain. So I'm going to collect a blood stain by using a cotton buds. Then I will put this one in a tube. Then the next is I'm going to seal the stain. Then the next, I'm going to label this stain. And then the purpose is this, is to preserve and para hindi po ito ma-mix or other substance. So, thank you. So the next place, I'm going to in the laboratory room to conduct a preliminary test. So I'm here now in the laboratory room. So I'm going to conduct a preliminary test. So I have the two samples that I have collected earlier because we are using the two types of preliminary test. So later, which are the Benzidine test and Pinaphthaline test. So it already sealed and labeled because the purpose of this separate so that it will not be mixed with another substance. It will not be contaminated and will preserve. So in the preliminary test, we are using the Benzidine test. So in the Benzidine test, the reagent of this test is the Benzidine solution. And I have also 3% of hydrogen peroxide. So I will place a portion of small stain material on a filter paper. So I will add a drop of Benzidine solution. Then and also a drop of hydrogen peroxide. So and here is the result of the positive result, which is the intense color blue. So there is possibility that this specimen contains blood, or it could be another substance. So we are not sure that this is a blood or not. So now in the other sample, we are using the Pinaphthaline test. So the reagent of this test are the Pinaphthaline solution. Here is it sa Pinaphthaline solution. And 1 or 2 grams of Pinaphthaline to 100 ml of 25% potassium hydroxide. So in the water added with 1 gram of zinc powder, so heated until they colorless. And also I have 3% solution of hydrogen peroxide. So I will place other portion of a small stain material on the filter paper. So, then and add a drop of phenolphthalein solution, then and hydrogen peroxide solution. So here is the result. So here is the result, which is the rose color or deep pink. So there is possibility that the specimen contains blood, or it could be another substance. So we are not proof that this is surely na ito po ay isang blood. So now we are going to conduct a confirmatory test to confirm that this is blood. So we will proceed the confirmatory test so that we can assure that this specimen really contains blood. So we will use a microscopic test for blood. So assuming this is a microscopic test for blood, then so I will just do it simultaneously in this two type of sample so that it will not consume too much time. So the first thing we need to do is to take small fragments of the dried blood and place fragment on separate slide in a drop of 0.9% of salt solution. So uncovered is this. So this to prevent evaporation and can allow to stand on 1 or 2 hours preparation. So one slide is examined as a wet preparation. So the other preparation is the spread lay over the slide. So and also allowed to dry and stain by. So we will go back after the result. So now as the test result is confirmed that the sample really contains blood because of the presence of the blood cells and the other characteristics of the blood. So now we will proceed the precipitin test. So to identify of these two samples if this is the human blood or the animal blood. So the reagent of this test is the precipitin or anti-serum test. So this is it. So the first thing we need to do is to scrub in saline solution. So we will the layer and extract with the blood stain on the top of the human anti-serum in capillary tube. So as the result of these two samples, this is a positive result that this two specimen is a human. So it's a human blood. So because of the cloudy line and at the contact point of the fluids, it can react with antibodies present that shows that formation and cloudy ring and band of the interface of these two liquids. So after that, we have confirmed in the precipitin test that this two sample is a human blood. So we will proceed to the blood groupings so that we can identify what is a blood group is these two samples that we have tested. So the first thing we need to do is to place a blood sample of those two specimens on different types. Well, we can use the slide. So I have already slide here. So assuming, so slide here. So with which is the E and B and RH. So next is we will put an anti-serum. So I have an anti-serum here. So anti-serum, which are the anti-E and B and D. So on the slide, assuming I have already slide here. So and shake it with the different types of stakes so that I will not contaminate. So as the result of these two types of sample, I have observed there is no reaction or agitation in the different types of wheel. So my conclusion is to tested to this test that this blood type is an AB+. So now, thank you for watching and God bless.